Mark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Offense to the line fast.
16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Right to the air is Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And dose of the hurry up here. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. A quick slant, here's McConkey. It's inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Working quickly here.
46-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pass now to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On the move, headed right.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the 1st on what looked like a broken play.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 16-8 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points.
Set. Green 80. Green hot. Black 80. Delta. Set.
Hampton And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
3-yard loss.
So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Set. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. He has it. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
319. What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays tied here in the second.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running it with Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
It's Hampton on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
59. Ready?
A third down give to Hampton. And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down coming up.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Hey, ram. 5-9. Ready?
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. It's Haskins. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. This is Hampton, right side. He dodged the tackle, and he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Crowd right. Set.
Back to Hampton. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 40.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Set.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ready, go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Crowd right.
It's a gain of 8.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast. Here we go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Johnson brought him down. Brought down back up at 32.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets this to McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
319!
Second down, Allen throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw again, it's Allen. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
To the air again, Allen. Has it at the 1. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead.
Chargers 19.
Your ass getting lucky. This is not skill, it's luck.
Pass now to kick this away. On return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Johnson now on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. Hits his running back. Tackle made right around the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Again, Allen to the air. Connects with the open man downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Again, it's Cook. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trail by a field goal. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back to throw. Cut near the goal line.
I'll let you get that one. See what you about to. You ain't about to fuck around and gotta be on weird shit. Cause you're getting lucky.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now after the timeout to talk things over, here they go, trying for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their fourth conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers first down.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
That's another Chargers first down.
He'll look to throw it. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Complete to Quentin Johnston.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Less than a yard.
21. Set.
Looking to throw it. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
Hey, ram. Set.
The Chargers
Hey,
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen now on first down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here it goes, one final shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
You got to get real lucky on this one.
Desperation time here. Big gain downfield.
Exactly. Luck is not everything, but you suck. Get out of here. Bitch ass, nigga.
Take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Buffalo.